Ahoy toy, welcome to Transfixed. This episode is going to be just stuff I got recently and have done recently. None of it really fits into a video on its own, so I'm just going to go through stuff. So here we have obviously the jump starters. So I finally completed my set of Topspin and Twin Twist. I managed to find him at retail recently, but Topspin I still haven't seen at retail, so I got him from Big Bad Toy Store. And I'm glad to have the set because these are two of the G1 originals that I managed to hang on to from my childhood, so I can compare them here, just in this mode. I invite you to check out my Instagram account, which is just my name, Brian V. Nichols. There's a link in the description below, and there you can find more pictures. I've got a lot of side-by-sides of both of these guys, and in both modes. I also wanted to show off the Takara Legends version of Kup, not the Titan Master version, because hopefully this is coming through on camera. I was surprised and pleased with his color. He is very cartoon accurate. I'm pleased all around, actually, but yeah, mostly I found that in the photos that I was seeing online, he looked very gray, like 2 shades of gray, but in hand he's not. He's the proper teal and sort of grayish green, I suppose. I'm not really sure what to call that color, but anyway, I assure you he does look correct. He looks like the same colors as you'd see on Coot or the original Kup or the other. Well, he's meant to be animation accurate. It's a really good figure. I'm really happy with it. I hope the colors are coming through with my camera and your monitor, but I just wanted to put him on camera to tell people in case anybody was concerned. He's an excellent version of Kup, just excellent. I'm super impressed with him. Like I said, I was only worried about the color, but I knew that the sculpt they had nailed, and I'm really impressed with the engineering. Look at that. He has no backpack. And the face sculpt is perfect, if you ask me. His eyes are nice and bright. Just looks fantastic. Just look at that. Wow. And he transforms quite neatly. You know, this just all collapses together. There's a lot of hinges that work in concert here. And it's great that the Titan Master can actually fit inside him when he's in his truck mode. I think that's just fantastic. Some of the mold differences you'll see from the Hasbro version are that on the Takara one here, they've rounded off these shoulders, and there's probably more of the arms that are different too. I'm not really sure. The hands are always weak on these figures. I mean, by weak I mean they're just kind of blocky, but that's okay. But the leg cleans up nicely. This transformation is brilliant too. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but these clip into place here, and then this, if you haven't seen it, the whole thing just wraps around. You know, after this is transformed and spun about. This is the front wheel, this is the back wheel. I just think that goes together brilliantly. This folds up, and that's the truck flatbed. This becomes the back end. I think it's just amazing the way it just explodes and comes back together. It just folds into a leg. Just very elegant. You know, also in truck mode, you could even leave these up too. Either way, it's kind of obvious there's a foot on the side of the truck, but that's okay. It's still a good truck mode. It looks nice and you know, like the G1 toy. You know, they're taking some liberties, but that's okay. And you know, this isn't perfectly accurate either. I mean, the shape here is. It's a shame they couldn't make that more animation accurate, because I think they could have made this all rounded and stylized. Worked in both modes, but that's okay. It's just a wonderfully constructed toy, and I'm going to shut up and move on. I don't like Target Masters. I think they're a waste, so I'm not going to talk about him, but, you know, he does his thing, too. One quick mention of a modification I did recently. I painted the little aerial bots that come with Broadside. And in fact, I pegged them onto Broadside himself to do the painting, because it's a nice way to hold them, but I just used these front ones. So there we've got Silverbolt, Slingshot, Fireflight, Skydive, and Air Raid. Just a quick little paint job, no big deal. But I saw someone do this online, and I thought that was a great idea, because they just come in plain white. And I'm happy I did it. It wasn't difficult, and I think it looks better. I bet you don't have one of these. This is a wooden transformer that I saw when I was at Toy Traders in Langley, which is an amazing store, by the way. I should talk about that one day. But anyway, yeah, I'd never seen wooden transformers before. They came in 3 different color schemes. I was tempted to get the one that was yellow and orange. And there's also one that was green and yellow, I believe. So this is supposed to be a little vehicle, and it's made of wood. Yeah, so it's also made of string, and it is a thing. So let's take a look at it. This alt mode here is not very accurate to any vehicle that I'm familiar with, but let's transform it. There's a these blocks here kind of pivot around to make the torso here, and you can kind of see how the legs go together. It's very poseable, lots of articulation. I think these wheels just kind of sit to the side. You can see there's different ways to transform it, because these blocks, they go in specific directions, and you can there's probably a right way and a wrong way to do this. Anyway, there's the bot mode. That's the robot. And yeah, I guess you could give him like feet. There's another thing you can do. This is the taller mode, but I found that you could give him these kind of feet too. So it could be shorter like that. I kind of like that better. I don't think it's too short, but that's not the official transformation. Don't know if he has a name. He does come with these instructions, which are no help at all. Now, I'll just put this on camera so that if anybody can figure out what this is trying to tell me, that'd be great. I think this is just showing the two modes? No, this is not quite what the car looks like. That must be a step. And then where's the beginning and the end? I don't really... Okay, there's his two modes. Okay, let's say it goes this way. This must be it. That must be it. And then that... but this is not the... It doesn't end in any mode here. Or... Oh, wait a minute. What if we ignore this panel? No. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I noticed that I've done that wrong, so let me correct that now. This should be here. According to those instructions, he stands on the legs, the tires, the wheels. There he is. Woodbot. Would have bought it. So yeah, I only bought this to show you guys. I'm not going to put it back into the car mode because I find it really janky. And so now that I've shown it, it's documented, and I'm going to put it away and never think about it again. I also got this because it's awesome, and I love this version of Iron Man. The Mk2 suit, for some reason, I just love the shiny chrome. This is the SH Figuarts version, by the way. I've been sitting on the fence for years, I guess, by now, trying to decide whether to get the Revoltech version. But I'm glad I didn't, because SH Figuarts made this. I didn't think they would at this point. This is from Iron Man 1, right? So, but the joints are amazing. It's wonderfully done. It doesn't light up like the Revoltech does, but you know, it's got clear plastic to make you think that it does. And it's so cool. These pieces come out, and it has open flaps like that you can plug in, so it looks like he's in flight mode. And he's got little effect parts you can put in his hands and feet. And he has lots of alternate hands to shoot with, or to have flame effects, not, you know, boost rocket effects coming out, or fist. It's wonderful, and it's shiny, and I love it. And this also lights up with 3 AAA batteries, and I'm a sucker for LEDs, so yeah, this is right up my alley. Get this from an importer. It's not as expensive. You could save a lot of money, like 30 bucks, I think, if you order it from somewhere like, where did I get this from? HLJ is a good site. I don't know if they carry this guy. Anime Export, I got this from, I think. They're a good company. Anime-Export. Yeah, love this. I briefly had the Hot Toys version. I thought, you know, there's 2 times I tried to take the plunge on a Hot Toys. One was a Stormtrooper, one was this Mark II. I thought I was getting a good deal on it, but I didn't. It was an eBay purchase. Once I got it in hand, you know, I was underwhelmed. It didn't feel, I mean, don't get me wrong, Hot Toys are amazing, but they don't feel like, I don't feel happy about spending $200 on having a 12-inch, I'm sorry to say it, but it feels like a doll. So, but this is amazing. Quick update on my D'Agostini Millennium Falcon. I've gotten this much done so far of the interior hold. Quite happy with it. Just wish I were better at assembling these types of things and painting. I keep feeling like I'm ruining it, but anyway, it's gonna be awesome when it's done. So that's all, just some random stuffery. As always, thanks for watching, and thanks for watching.